Okay, what's up guys? LOSERBOY here, back with another video. Welcome if you're new, and if you're coming back, thank you guys for coming back. I really appreciate it. And yeah, today's more of a talking video because I'm just very curious. I want to hear you guys out. But before we start, oh my god, she is just snoring and screeching. That's a bird up there. Let me see if you guys can see her. Yeah, she's just chilling. But anyways, so but let me slow down. I always get excited when I film. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's start with the fit check, okay? Let's start with that, and then let's ease our way into the topic. We're gonna be talking today, okay? So yes. So I'm wearing a simple black t-shirt. This is like a whatever shirt, and I'm wearing those diesel jeans that I cut up. Here's a slit. I don't know if you guys can see. The slit is in them, and yeah, yeah. That's what I'm wearing today. It's very casual, very whatever. Still pretty cold here in Los Angeles. I should wear a sweater, but it's whatever. But anyways, I'm very curious. I want to talk to you guys today. Is it me, or is Tumblr a thing again? Is it, or was it ever like not a thing? I feel like it slowed down once they like banned, you know, like the adult content on there. Or it's just me. I feel like that's what it was really known for at the time. I feel like in the 2010s, I think that's when it was very popular. Yeah, that's when I was in my 20s, very young. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've noticed a very like big like surge in Tumblr usage. I only say that because I've gotten a huge amount of like new followers on there, because that's where I find all my content for Instagram. Because if you guys follow me on Instagram, look at Bart. She's just doing her thing. But anyways, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know that I post a like inspo of the day, kind of like a picture, like to vibe out kind of what I'm feeling that day, you know. So this is more of a mood board that I post on my story essentially. So that's where I get them from in Tumblr, because I'm always been using it. I feel like I never really slow down on using it, because that's kind of where I always get my images. I just love fashion editorials, and that's just like the place to get them, you know. So that's like the main reason why I always used it. But I've noticed like in the past like weeks, I've gotten so many new followers on there, and it's like, whoa, is this like a thing again? Like, are like the Gen Zers, or what are we calling them? I don't even know. But are they like catching on to like these old retro things now? Because I feel it's very retro now. So it's like, are they like catching on to these old things? And I'm waiting for them to catch on to skinny jeans again, because I know it's coming back. Like, trust me, believe me. Like, I've said it here before. What is she doing? It's coming back. Watch me, watch. They hate them now, but watch, it's gonna come back. Mark my words. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, why did it go away in the first place? I feel it's a very interesting like idea and concept, but I feel like when you think about it, it's very hard to monetize on that platform, just because it's just a photo sharing site. It's basically like a digital diary in a sense. So it's kind of like Pinterest, not really. It's kind of like a mood board, not really, because you have like your blog, and you can kind of like really get creative with the blog. So like, I don't know, I feel like it's cool because you can mess with the code and like make your own thing pretty much. So I don't know. I feel like it's very hard to monetize on there. So maybe a lot of like influencers or whatever don't really like go on there as much, because it's just hard, you know. So it's like, what's the point of wasting your time on there if like you can't really do much? But I've noticed they added new things like going live. Like, whoa, like I kind of want to go live on there. Like, would you guys be interested in that? Let me know. Write it down in the comments. I'm down for whatever. You guys know that. So I'm just, what is she doing? What is she doing? Hey girl. How you doing? Okay. Okay. But yeah. I guess that's all for today's topic. I just wanted to talk about that. Let me know what you guys do. You guys use Tumblr? Let me know in the comments. And put your usernames. I'll follow you back. Like literally, put your usernames. I'll follow you back on Tumblr, and then you can follow me back. Okay? Okay. But oh, she is hyper today, you guys. Do you hear that? She's hyper. She gets like that. But anyways, I guess that's all for today's topic, you guys. Also, have you guys like, I know I don't, again, I'm very behind when I post these things, but when I talk about it, it's kind of like current. Have you heard the Greta, what's her name? Where's like the Greta, why can't I think of her last name? Let me look her up. Greta Thunberg. Okay, there you go. But yeah, have you guys heard the whole like Greta Thunberg like debacle with Andrew Tate? What's up with that? Like, I'm just like, it's kind of funny to me because it's funny news, but just the way that kind of like just examples. I don't want to speak on the topic because it's just silly to me, but I feel like this is a perfect example of how taking the high road sometimes is very much like the best solution, I feel. But you know, like people are always gonna hate, and like I feel like this need to always be right, or to like prove yourself for what, you know, like you're like, a lot of people here are very mean, you know, and like I don't take anything personally. I feel like because at the end of the day, this is my life. I know what I'm doing, so I feel like say whatever you want about me, you know. But yeah, I don't know, just very interesting. Just this whole idea of like, I don't know, just being quiet would be much better for him, because if he would have just said nothing and let the girl talk her talk, nothing would have happened. But now they found him. And her clapbacks are just very like funny. I feel they're very hilarious. She's really good at that. Like, what are you doing, girl? Because you're very good. But I don't know. I feel personally like this need to like always be right. I don't know. I feel it's kind of silly to me. I don't know. Does that just show maybe how insecure you are as a person if you always have this need to like be defensive or like be right all the time? I feel like when I say stuff, I say stuff openly. I know like I'm not right. I'm not saying I am right, but it's just more of an opinion, you know. And I know people like to challenge other people's opinions, but I don't think that's the point, you know. I feel like it's more of like when I hear someone else's opinion, it's more of just like, okay, I'm open to listening to you. But I feel like for their case, like no one's listening to anybody. They're just trying to like kind of like ingrain that I'm right. Like this is what should be done, you know, like, so I feel that's not correct either. I don't know, I feel personally, I feel like there just needs to be a change in how we kind of do things, and the whole cancel culture thing. I feel like that's very silly. Personally, because I don't know, I feel like you can't just end someone's career for one thing they say or do, you know. I feel that's very silly and very childish and very judgmental, because who are we to judge people without like learning? I feel like, because again, like there's this saying, opinions, and opinions aren't facts, so we always have to remember that. And I know people like to challenge opinions, but again, I feel like it's just more of just being more open and being open to listening to everyone's opinion. I feel it's a better solution for a lot of things. But again, everyone's not like that. You know, this world, you know, it's black or white, you know, it's literally like right or wrong. So it's like, what do you do in these situations? You know, you just, I personally would just stay quiet and let them talk. Cause, yeah, you know, I don't know. It's just words at the end of the day. So I don't know, it's just interesting to me, this whole thing. She's very clever though, I'll give her that. She's funny as hell. So but I don't know, what am I saying? Let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious what you guys think about this whole situation, kind of this whole idea of like cancel culture. Like, do you guys agree with that? Should we, like, as people, judge on others based on like what they do or like what they've said? You know, I don't know. I feel like we're all human beings, and we're, oh, at least for me, I like to always be open and listen, you know, before I attack or judge someone. I really don't like to do that. But again, I'm not perfect, because I know I do that to some extent, but always just try to do the right thing. And I feel that's the most important thing. And learning that, I feel like learning the points of views of others is important, because that's how you can kind of make a better judgment of doing that right thing, you know? So that's why I'm always open to all the criticisms, because maybe I am wrong, you know? So I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like it's this there's this other side of the internet that's very dark. So whatever you do, you know, they're always going to come at you. So it's a double-edged sword that you're playing with. So I don't know. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I feel like I just want to do the right thing and say the right thing and be a good person, you know? I feel we all just need to be good people in this world. So I feel that's the most important thing, you know? So, and I feel we just need to learn to understand each other. So that's my rant on that. And on Tumblr, I feel it's coming back. Get on it, because I feel it's a thing again. Everything's just coming back, you know? I feel like you guys are making me feel like old, because everything that I've done is coming back, and it's like cool. It's like, whoa. But yeah, that's all for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys liked it. Please comment below, let me know what you guys think about all these topics that we've talked about today. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Let me know if you guys like these like chatty videos, or if you guys like fashion. You guys know I'm down for whatever. So yeah, okay. See you guys in the next video, okay? Bye. Toodles. And should I say it? Subscribe. Why not? Okay, this is my first video where I actually tell you guys to subscribe. Help me out, you know? Get me out of this room. Okay, see you guys. Bye.